Some celebrities say the wrong thing at the wrong time, and everything falls apart. One bad interview, one dangerous lie, and their whole image crashes on live TV. There were no edits and no second chances. It all happened live, and nothing could be taken back. These are 20 stars who wrecked their careers while the cameras rolled. Buckle up. You will be shocked to see that your favorite star made the list. Liam Neeson.
The white man, would you want her to go out and kill?
If she'd have said an Irish, or a Scot, or a Brit, or a Lithuanian, I know I would have had the same effect. I was trying to show honor to stand up for my dear friend in this terrible medieval fashion.
Liam Neeson shocked the world when he shared a disturbing story during an interview. After someone close to him was assaulted by a black man, he admitted he wandered the streets hoping to provoke a fight just to hurt a black person out of rage. He later expressed deep shame, realizing how wrong it was, but the damage was done. Many labeled him racist, even though he admitted it was a dark moment he regretted. Some stars, like Trevor Noah, defended him, saying he was being honest. Still, fans were divided, and for many, watching his movies never felt the same again. Martin Lawrence.
The ladies in the 90s have license to cut off the pilly packers. Yep, they got license to cut your thing off, man. And this scares me, okay? Because I know women are mad in the 90s, especially white women. I mean, this is the year where they smashing knees and cutting the pilly packers off. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel for that man, though, man. I feel for him. Because you took his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He can't do this. He ain't ever gonna really be able to do this. You know, if you can't do this in your life, something's missing.
Hosting Saturday Night Live should have been a win for Martin Lawrence. Instead, his opening monologue got him banned for life. Known for his wild humor, Martin crossed every line imaginable, launching into an explicit rant about women's hygiene. It wasn't just edgy, it was downright offensive. NBC cut the monologue from future reruns and added a disclaimer. Viewers were stunned, and so was the network. That one moment haunted Martin's career for years, making him the face of too far, too fast comedy. Even in the 90s, there were limits, and Martin found out the hard way. Giuliana Rancic.
I want to apologize for a comment that I made on last night's Fashion Police about Zendaya's hair. Here we have Zendaya. This hair to me overwhelms her. Like, I feel like she smells like patchouli oil. Or weed. Yeah, maybe weed?
Giuliana Rancic thought she was making a joke. Instead, she ignited a firestorm. While commenting on Zendaya's Oscars look, she said Zendaya's dreadlocks probably smelled like patchouli oil or weed. The backlash was instant. Zendaya clapped back with a powerful Instagram post, saying her hair was about pride, not stereotypes. Giuliana apologized twice and even blamed editing, but it was too late. Her words struck a nerve, and the internet didn't hold back. Once seen as stylish and sharp, Giuliana suddenly became a cautionary tale about how not to comment on black culture. The damage stuck with her. Ezra Miller.
Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro. Fight? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro. Fight? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro. Fight? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal? Whoa, bro.
It started with a viral video with Ezra Miller grabbing a fan by the neck outside a bar in Iceland. People weren't sure if it was real, but it was. That moment kicked off a spiral. Ezra kept making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Arrests, break-ins, and messy altercations piled up. Warner Brothers still released The Flash, but fans weren't buying it. Literally. The box office flopped, and Ezra's rep went from rising star to Hollywood headache. Once seen as quirky and cool, Ezra's unpredictable behavior left fans and studios unsure if they'd ever get it together again. Joan Rivers.
San Francisco, their favorite TV show is the AC/DC team. Oh, yes! movie is about a military group called the Queen Berets. Yes! San Francisco!
Joan Rivers was a comedy legend and a regular on The Tonight Show. But everything changed when she jumped ship to host her own show on a rival network without telling Johnny Carson. He was furious. When she finally called him, he hung up, then never spoke to her again. Carson banned her from The Tonight Show for life, and her move to Fox flopped. It was a big gamble that didn't pay off. Joan later said NBC kept her in the dark about her future, so she took the better offer. Still, it cost her one of her biggest gigs. Jimmy the Greek.
For the Greeks, the Jews, and for everybody. I mean, let's make it equal for everybody, you know.
And is it equal? What about in sports?
Well, they've got everything. If they take over coaching like everybody wants them to, there's not going to be anything left for the white people. I mean, all the players are black. I mean, the only thing that the whites control is the coaching jobs. Now, I'm not being derogatory about it, but that's all that's left for them. The black talent is beautiful. It's great. It's out there. So the only thing left for the whites is a couple coaching jobs.
Yeah, maybe we need to get more black coaches, don't you?
Oh, it's all right with me.
Okay, well,
I'm sure that they'll take over that.
Jimmy the Greek went from respected NFL commentator to cancelled overnight. In 1988, during what should have been a harmless interview, he made jaw-dropping comments about black athletes. He claimed black players were dominant because of slavery and warned that if more black coaches were hired, there'd be nothing left for white people in football. The comments were racist and tone-deaf. CBS got flooded with complaints and had no choice but to fire him. Jimmy later tried to explain, but it didn't matter. That one interview ended his TV career, and he never recovered from the fallout. Joaquin Phoenix.
You know, it's been 3 years since the last time you were on the show, and I will just say right off the top here, you look different than I remember you. You've got a nice beard going, and
oh yeah, thank you.
How is that, the beard?
In what way?
Well, is it comfortable? Is it itchy? Is it? Are you pleased with it?
I'm okay with it, but now you're making me feel weird about it.
I'm sorry, I'm making you feel weird about it?
Is there something wrong?
I can't be the first one to make you feel weird about it. Rolodex. Now this Two Lovers, now it's loosely based on a novel by Dostoevsky, is that correct?
I don't know. I mean,
I think it might say that in the opening credits.
Oh, does it say that? Yeah. I haven't seen the movie.
Haven't seen the film yet, yeah. What a surprise.
In 2009, Joaquin Phoenix showed up on David Letterman's show looking off. Sunglasses, a messy beard, and mumbled answers had everyone wondering if he was okay. Then he announced he was quitting acting to become a rapper. Letterman cracked jokes, and Joaquin just stared blankly. People thought he'd lost it. Studios backed off. Turns out it was all fake. It was part of a mockumentary called I'm Still Here. But the damage was real. It took years of incredible performances to rebuild his rep. Being in character is one thing, but torching your public image on national TV is another. Rachel Zegler.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair.
Rachel Zegler was cast as Snow White, and instead of riding the Disney wave, she made a mess. In interviews, she said the original movie was outdated, the prince was creepy, and she wasn't even a fan of the classic. Fans were furious. People wondered why she'd take the role if she hated it so much. Her sarcastic tone didn't help either. The backlash grew fast, and soon, viewers started boycotting her movies. What should have been her fairy tale moment turned into a PR nightmare. In Hollywood, bashing a beloved classic is a surefire way to lose the magic. Vanilla Ice.
That's a fake. I would never do that. That's not a... To give you an idea of what I'm talking about. There we go. So, I mean... John. Hi, Debbie. Popcorn for everybody. Sorry about the set there, guys. Well, the tape's fine. What? Everything else? No. Hold it up. No vanilla.
Vanilla Ice's career was already fading, but his MTV meltdown sealed the deal. On a show, called 25 Lame, he was handed a bat and asked to smash his Ice Ice Baby tape. Instead of laughing it off, he went full rage mode by destroying the entire set and scaring the hosts. What was supposed to be a joke turned into a temper tantrum. People didn't see a misunderstood artist, they saw someone bitter and unstable. That chaotic moment became the final punchline to his one-hit wonder legacy. After that, the spotlight dimmed and Vanilla Ice never really bounced back. Sean Connery.
Years ago, you did an interview, which may come back to haunt you. You know what I'm going to say, right?
No.
Okay. You did an interview in which you said, not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No, not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
don't think it's bad.
Sean Connery gave one of the most uncomfortable interviews ever with Barbara Walters. She asked if he still believed it was okay to slap a woman, which was something he had once said in a past interview. Without hesitation, he said yes. Not with a fist, but with an open hand. She asked him to keep quiet. Walters was stunned, and so were viewers. Connery's calm delivery made it even worse. The clip followed him for years, and no amount of Bond charm could undo it. Even decades later, people still bring it up as one of the worst interview moments in celebrity history. Michael Jackson?
Gavin Avizo first became known to the public in Martin Bashir's 2003 documentary, Living with Michael Jackson. In one extraordinary scene, the pop star is seen holding hands with a 13-year-old Gavin, a former cancer sufferer who spent a lot of time at Jackson's Neverland Ranch. When challenged by Bashir about his admission to sleeping in the same room, and sometimes in the same bed as children unrelated to him, Michael Jackson professed, quote, "It's not sexual. We're going to sleep. I tuck them in. It's very charming. It's very sweet." As a result of this, the controversial documentary caused an intense public scandal against Jackson, reigniting speculations over allegations that were made a decade before.
In the now infamous Living with Michael Jackson documentary, the world watched uneasily as Michael sat beside 13-year-old Gavin Arvizo at Neverland Ranch. When journalist Martin Bashir pressed him about sharing his bedroom with children, Jackson defended it as an act of love, not something inappropriate. He insisted he gave kids his bed while he slept on the floor, calling it generosity, but the public didn't see it that way. The backlash was swift, feeding into the storm that led to his 2005 trial. For many, that moment shifted how they viewed the king of pop forever. Bel Gibson.
As none of it's true. I don't want forgiveness. I just think speaking out was the responsible thing to do. Above anything, I would like people to say, okay, she's human.
Bel Gibson rose to fame as the face of wellness. She was young, glowing, and claiming to heal terminal cancer through clean eating. Her app and cookbook became hits. But behind the kale smoothies was a devastating lie. She never had cancer. When exposed in 2015, she admitted everything, the illness, the charity donations, but none of it was true. Public trust collapsed overnight. Supporters felt betrayed. In 2017, she was fined for misleading conduct. Gibson's story became a cautionary tale in the influencer age. When authenticity is currency, a single lie can bankrupt everything. Tom Cruise.
About each other's work.
Listen, here's the thing, Peter. Yeah. You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line, you know you are.
Well, I suppose they're questions that people want to know.
Peter.
Tom Cruise's public image took a strange turn during two high-profile interviews. First, a tense moment with reporter Peter Overton, where Cruise snapped at a question about Nicole Kidman. He told him that he was stepping over a line with. Then came that Oprah interview, where he jumped on the couch, shouted about Katie Holmes, and grinned like a man possessed. It was supposed to be romantic. Instead, it became one of talk show history's most mocked moments. Suddenly, America's golden boy looked intense. Will Smith.
Apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. Love will make you do crazy things. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
And on Monday, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Anna Navarro, and Sunny Hostin chimed in with their 2 cents.
I was thinking comedians are in danger everywhere.
Yeah.
The 2022 Oscars will always be remembered for the slap. Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head. Will Smith laughed and then walked on stage and hit him. The room fell silent. "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth," he yelled. What happened next was huge. People were shocked, news stories exploded, and the Academy banned Smith for 10 years. He said sorry, but the damage was done. Movies he was working on got delayed, and fans were divided. The actor everyone once loved was now facing serious backlash and criticism. Bobcat Goldthwait.
What have I set his furniture on fire? Oh, don't set that on fire. Now you have to sit in this. Now sit down, sit down. Sit down, sit down. I'm not sitting in it.
Bobcat Goldthwait had a reputation for chaos, but his 1994 appearance on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno crossed a line totally. Mid-interview, he pulled out lighter fluid, set his chair on fire, and refused to sit in it. The crowd didn't know whether to laugh or run. Authorities weren't amused. He was charged with starting a fire and carrying flammable materials with intent to damage. For all his offbeat energy, this stunt scorched more than a set. It nearly ended his career. Prince Andrew. In what was meant to clear his name, Prince Andrew's BBC interview with Emily Maitlis became a royal disaster. Instead of distancing himself from Jeffrey Epstein, he described staying in the home of the convicted sex offender as convenient. He denied ever meeting Virginia Giuffre, despite a widely circulated photo of them together. His tone was defensive, not remorseful. The public was outraged. Within days, charities pulled away, and the palace announced he would step back from royal duties. A televised interview that was supposed to help only buried him deeper. Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett claimed he was the victim of a brutal hate crime in 2019 when 2 men attacked him, used slurs, poured bleach, and tied a rope around his neck. The nation rallied behind him, but then the truth unraveled. Authorities discovered he paid 2 men to stage the assault, allegedly to boost his fame and negotiate a better salary. Smollett was convicted of lying to police. His role on Empire was axed. Support turned to scorn, and his promising career all but vanished. Paula Deen.
Popular cooking show host admitted while being questioned in a lawsuit that she had used racial slurs. The Food Network, where her shows Paula's Home Cooking and Paula's...
Celebrity chef Paula Deen's career imploded in 2013 after a lawsuit revealed she had used racial slurs and once considered a plantation-themed wedding. During a follow-up interview on The Today Show, she didn't help herself because her apology felt more defensive than sincere. Rather than showing remorse, she appeared more upset about her brand than the offense. Viewers weren't forgiving. Major sponsors, including Walmart and the Food Network, cut ties. Once a household name, Deen's empire crumbled almost overnight. Jesse Eisenberg.
What did you write on your hand?
Nothing.
Well, I saw there was a lot of things. What was it?
A lot of things.
Are they questions?
No.
Are you secretly hiding questions for the interview? You wonder what it's like to work with Morgan Freeman and you can't remember that?
You know.
Don't call Morgan Freeman like you're on a Little League softball team with him.
I heard that you have a snap card trick that you learned or something.
Sure, yeah. You brought a card?
He really does talk
Do you know the comedian Carrot Top?
Yes, horrible.
Well, you were like the Carrot Top of interviewers.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No, it's a good...
Known for playing quick-witted characters, Jesse Eisenberg brought that same energy to an interview with journalist Romina Puga, and not in a good way. He mocked her for writing notes on her hand, made sarcastic quips, and came off condescending throughout. What was meant to promote his film turned into an awkward, uncomfortable exchange that quickly went viral. The internet called him rude and arrogant. Fans who admired his on-screen charm began to question his off-screen attitude. Sean Combs!
Villa in Punta Mita, Mexico, where they were filmed having some fun under the sun before their relationship imploded. Check this out.
Turn the music down.
Years of success as a music mogul came crashing down for Sean Diddy Combs when a surveillance video from 2016 surfaced. The footage showed him physically assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hotel hallway, throwing her to the ground, kicking her, and dragging her belongings. At one point, he hurled a glass vase. The disturbing video reignited scrutiny into his past behavior. Whatever goodwill remained in his public image quickly evaporated. For many, this was the end of his reputation. Some of these shocking moments just can't be taken back. So which one shocked you the most? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more wild Hollywood stories.